Hi, it's Leslie Meredith with Breakbulk Events and Media here in Rotterdam at Breakbulk Europe. And I have our friend Mike Bhaskaran here from DP World, our global core partner. Welcome, Mike.
Thank you, Leslie. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. Well, it's wonderful to see you again.
So wonderful to
It's
see
been
you
a
again.
couple months, I guess,
Yes.
right? Since we had Breakbulk Middle East. So catch me up to date with DP World. What's going on in DP World's world of technology?
I think, it's just like we've been talking in the past, when we build technology products, we keep customer at the center. At DP World, we're like a port operator. We're also like a logistics provider. And then we're a technology provider today. But if you think about our customer base, it's like ports and terminals, we have like liners, smaller liners. We have like NVOCCs, we have forwarders, and then we have cargo owners. And cargo owners could be like, somebody who's moving ferrous alloy or copper or grain, or it could be like a combination of break bulk, as well as like container businesses for us. So we have a whole gamut. So the most important thing for us is like how do we service all our customers, and what can DP World do for them in making their life easy. So one is like business process and engineering and operations, people talk about that. But I think for us, we also saw a lot of working capital challenges, rerouting of freight, with all of these, whenever you have like a choke point anywhere in the network, we figure out how do we go back and reroute freight for our customers, and then what is the most optimal way to go do that, whether it's like bulk or containers. So that we're very excited about like the technology products we are rolling out now, whether you want to travel through the Cape of Good Hope or different parts of the world. And then continuing to go back and then help with from a customer perspective. So for liners, it's very important. We want to go back and give them, when they come to our port, we want to obviously give them like more and more container business. So we connect them with a lot of the cargo owners who come to us, which they already do as well. But a lot of the long tail ones as well, we're trying to go back and work with them very closely. And then for forwarders, we're also helping them right now in finding slots and capacities when capacities are a challenge. And how do we go back and provide? And they also need much more needed working capital. We have a team in trade finance that's supporting them as well. So in terms of all combination, if you really think about like operational efficiency, finding like working capital needs and challenges right now, rerouting and figuring out like better solutions right now, or just simple business expansion, we've been working with our customers and then like providing more and more solutions for them so they can bring more cargo to our ports and then leverage our infrastructure across the board, whether we have like ports and terminals, our marine division right now. So, and then technology is kind of the glue that puts them all together in like finding the leads over here. So we get like we have like about 23 plus million sessions that comes to our website and see rates. So every time customers come and ask about 18,000 leads and questions right now, how can I ship it from this point to that point? And we work with our forwarders right now in providing, can you help these customers over here? And we match them up with the forwarders right now and have the highest probability of providing a really good service. So it's been a good journey for us in terms of learning more about our customer needs, whether any one of these four dimensions. And of course there is other, aspects of like carbon, footprint right now in terms of like highlighting, what is the carbon footprint that they're utilizing in our particular segments of the business, and what can DP World do for them in terms of looking at that. So in all of these areas, we are working very closely with our customers in identifying what is it that we need to do to expand their business, make their lives easy, and how can our infrastructure help them. So I know that was a long answer, but I wanted to kind of like capture all the essence.
You covered a lot, and I like thinking about technology as the glue that, sort of holds everything together. One thing I'm curious about is the role of, say, a large language model that might play into your business, how you might, things are changing so quickly, what you might say today could be very different next time we meet, right? But what are you looking at?
I think the generative AI is going to play a very key role. I think the search in terms of the chatbots that we have, whether it is like a basic question right now, what is a bill of lading, so now the interaction within our technology platforms to the customers is going to become like very, very like, very exciting, for people to understand. So if you just ask, how do I ship from Thailand to, the Middle East? They'll be like, okay, you can fly it, you can, go back. So there's intermodal, multimodal channels of like movements, and then finding each of the nodes in terms of cost and the machine making a decision. I look through all this and this is the best solution that we have. is very exciting for us. And that's, I mean, everybody's progressing. And we're migrating from deep learning, what we started on earlier in our careers, now to more and more like, generative AI. And then, it's obviously with like, I mean, we always were part of the semantic search. We did quite a bit of that. But now we're going into a completely different avenue right now, where it is like so immersive in terms of having conversations with customers, and then in terms of like the machine making a decision for you, what is the best way to ship a product. So, and we are continuously working towards that. There's a lot of like preliminary work that we have done, so it's very exciting for us to be taking that journey. So I think we can really help our customers a lot more than what we are doing today.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, because I don't think that we're even close to where we'll be in a year or so.
We're scratching the surface.
Exactly right. Just not that many people have really integrated it into their day-to-day lives.
I think so many use cases are popping up as we do, and then we are also like working with our tech team in terms of like our machine learning team as well as our AI team, and then say how do we go back, and then the most common use cases, customers cares, we'll start working with that. But then there is so much more like in generative AI that we have not even thought about right now. So I'm very excited about the future from that perspective.
Yeah, absolutely. Me too. Well, that is on our agenda when you come back and see me next time.
I will talk
okay?
to you. Sure.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
It's been great. Thanks
it's been
a
very
lot,
good. Thank
Mike.
you so much.
Okay.
Thank you again.